Hey everybody, this is Beast. Welcome back to my channel. My name is ScottyAllenDay. I've been working so hard. I'm punching my card. 8 hours for what? Don't tell me how to fly. What makes 80s music so incredibly popular? Why do songs like the one I just read to you a second ago hardly ever fell off the charts? What song is it? What poem is it? Well, if you know, take a pause, double check. Let's see what you got. This is something brand new. I just wanted to kind of, drum something up new to where I can be able to make a good series out of it. So for those of you that can't figure out the lyrics, well, I'm going to spoil it for you in just about 2 seconds. It's the introduction to Kenny Loggins' Footloose. You've seen it on the movie, you've heard it on the album. It was #1 for a while. It was a very big hit. It still is a big hit. A lot of people still like to play the song. It's a very good song. Why am I saying this? Well, the reason is, if it's the spoken word, it tells a story. I'm going by my notes. Songs that tell stories in poetry format, given to this day, will grab a music fan's attention. Throughout this video, I will give a few more, examples in this video of hit songs from different genres. And there's a secret to why songs are so with the strong stories, lyrics, and why they appeal to so many artists and fans. Country music to this day tells some great stories, and also tells some kind of a story. It may not just be about a dog and a truck. If you go into even more of the classical country, you will find that it is basically sometimes they write a poem. It's based off of a letter that they wrote. It is based off of a true life event that happened, an event that happened in their life. It is a lot of, it just basically tells a story. And for an example, I'm going to do another one. And maybe you can be able to figure out who the artist is. If you know who the artist is, if you know who the song is, drop it in the comment section. I'm going to spoil it later on in a little bit, but I'm going to talk a little bit about this one particular song. So this particular song is, she walks into Smokies, one hip at a time, like a broken field runner, slipping through the line. She likes the way she he likes the way she looks, so he calls the little wife. Don't wait up for me, I'll be working late tonight. So, there's a poem. But is it really a song? Of course it is. So, what I just mentioned, it could be either slowed down or sped up. For example, I can go and make it into more of a speech format, and I can go, she walks into Smokies, one hip at a time, like a broken field runner, slipping through the line. He likes the way she looks, so he calls the little wife. Don't wait up for me, I'll be working late tonight. So there it sounds more like I just gave a speech, and it went quite smooth. Now we do another one, and let's speed it up a little bit, and let's see if we can be able to put it together. So, she walks into Smokies, one hip at a time, like a broken field runner, slipping through the line. He likes the way she looks, so it calls the little wife that don't wait up for me, I'll be working late tonight. I think it sounds like I just did bars. What do you guys think? Let me try it again one more time. She walks into Smokies, working hip at a time. Try one more time. She walks into Smokies one hip at a time, like a broken field running, slipping through the line. I like the way she looks, so they calls her little wife, so don't wait for me, I will be working late tonight. It needs a little bit of practice if I was going to try and ramble it off. And then, if we go into the chorus, into a part of the chorus, and I'm not gonna say the first part of it because it gives away the song. And then, so the part of the chorus that I'll be talking about is says, cause and effect, chain of events, all of the chaos makes perfect sense. When you're standing around, I can't remember the rest of the chorus, but cause and effect, chain of events, all of the chaos makes perfect sense. When you're standing around, I can't get the rest. So, but if I slowed it down, cause and effect, chain of events, all other chaos makes perfect sense. So, it's just how the song is made up, and it's made up so well that, well, I'm going to talk about it in just a few minutes. I'm going to spoil who this is. And it's a song that was composed and sung by late country legend Joe Diffie. And this is one of his many songs, Third Rock from the Sun, Tell a Story. Welcome to Earth, Third Rock from the Sun. Cause and effect, chain of events, all of the chaos makes perfect sense. When you're standing around, flames going up. I can't remember the rest of the chorus. So what that does, it just makes it easier to be covered by just about anyone. Let's try this piece with a little bit of a letter format. Now, I'm not going to spoil which songs that I took these from. If you want to figure out what songs these came from, well, you could probably do a lyric search. I think what I'll probably do is I'll just go into Google, and I'll leave a link in the description, and then you can be able to look it up if you want to be able to try and figure out where this lyric came from. So this one sounds a little bit like a letter. I'm dirty, mean, I'm mighty and clean. I'm a wanted man, public enemy number one, understand? Sounds like a quick note. It sounds like a little letter. I already know what band it is, and I already know what song it is. But the thing is that when something can be able to pop right inside of your head with those particular lyrics, well, it's just like Dolly Parton's Jolene. Just about everybody has heard it so many times, and it's climbed to number one so many times, that I would say probably about 1 in 10 of every woman in the United States knows the lyrics to Jolene, or knows the lyrics to I Will Always Love You. Whitney Houston sang it, Dolly Parton wrote it, and she sang it. So it's a big deal. Now I got another one that's a little bit more in poetry format, and it's, you know, this is like a number one song. I'm not going to tell you what genre it is. You can look it up. If you don't look it up, you can drop that in the comments and spoil it if you want to. That's fine. I've listened to preachers. I've listened to fools. I've watched all the dropouts who make their own rules. Now, this is a number one song, and definitely it's sped up because I said it slower. So it's sped up, and it's mixed with music, but you may not be able to find it in the song. But the thing is, people know what it is. Now, if you listen to something like Garth Brooks, now Garth Brooks is not a very good entertainer on stage. He doesn't dance. He'll play with his guitar. Well, he is some other entertainer on stage. But his music, he cheats. It's the same thing like, let's say, Queen with We Will Rock You. They made the song so great, so simple, that the entire crowd can sing right back to them. So, if the entire crowd can sing that song right back to them, it makes it a hit. It makes it memorable. It's just like AC/DC's TNT. It's just like AC/DC's Hell's Bells. People remember the lyrics. It's just like about every 50s and 60s song. People remember the lyrics. So it stays active for a very long time. And when somebody listens to it for the very first time, they remember the lyrics. So that's pretty much the story that I wanted to talk about today. Was, you know, if why 60s, 70s, and 80s music still remains popular today. Why do people like it so much? And is it possible that, you know, some of these songs that are made today will be forgotten tomorrow? Now, if you want a perfect example of how these songs become so well liked, and you're saying, "Oh, I'm full of hogwash," well, I want you to think about two different TV programs. And one of them was The Voice, and the other one was one of them was The Voice Australia, and the other one was America's Got Talent. Now, America's Got Talent, there was a gal that got on there and sang Live Wire in a very slow, classical style. And it came out extraordinary. And the thing is, the judges could not figure out what that song was until about halfway through it. And it got so much attention that even Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue said this was unbelievable. And other rock musicians also commented on it. Steven Tyler commented on it. Zakk Wylde commented on it. I mean, numerous musicians commented on how well this was done. Now, it happened again in The Voice Australia, when a gal came out on stage and sang in classical tone Karma Chameleon, written by, and performed and composed by Boy George. And guess what? It knocked the socks off of the music world of how well this thing came out. So that's my video for today. I wanted to kind of talk about how if anybody's into songwriting and wants to be a songwriter, write the story out first. Then break it down into poetry, and then make your chorus. Maybe you may end up with the #1 selling song that'll stay on the charts for a long time. Who knows? It's just my theory of how songs stay #1 for a very long time. It's the story related to them. So, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Leave me a comment in the comment section below what you think about this video. I'm going to do another video similar to this later on. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss another video. And like and share. Until next time, keep on rocking. Woo!